Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew B. Hanser, aka the Clock Master. I'm here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Finks.
All right, today we're going to be talking about Jujutsu Kaisen 0. So I don't do any anime stuff as much on the channel as I would like to, honestly, because we're huge. Both of us are huge anime fans and watch it a lot in our personal time. And we have another channel dedicated for anime reactions. We just haven't had the time to post on that as we would want to. But you can check out some of our older stuff. It's called The Nerd's Eye. The link is down below. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. So I don't know if this becomes a thing and maybe season 2, I have no idea how this video is gonna do on this channel, because this channel is not an anime channel. So if you're new here, what I typically do is we do a lot of like reactions to a lot of the MCU stuff, DC stuff. We did Peacemaker, the Marvel Disney Plus stuff, different shows here and there, Star Wars content, movie reviews, a lot of movie reviews like this one, and news videos occasionally, not as much as I would like to as well, but occasionally we'll do that. A lot of yawning as well.
You really had to call me out.
Yeah. And my wife has a channel of her own. The link is down below, which I'm also on that channel from time to time as well. Quite often, yeah, quite often.
Majority of my videos.
Well, recently, just because we've been doing a lot of like movie reactions, but there will be times where she's just doing her own thing. So yeah, so that's for the new folks. So let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen 0. This follows the story. This takes place before the events of season 1, following Yuta, Okkotsu, and the rest of Jujutsu High in their first year. So we're going to be seeing Panda again, we're going to be seeing Maki, we're going to be seeing Inumaki, and a younger Gojo. And for those who already read the manga, this is nothing of news to you, but this is just a really good adaptation of that. Because we finally get to see the animation on that. Mappa went really crazy on that. So Mappa went real crazy on that. So what was your spoiler free thought for those who haven't read the manga or anything, who don't know anything, but about this? What are your thoughts on the overall movie?
I know the movie was amazing. Like you said, like Mappa really went off in this, so it was really like intense, and there was just so much like attention to detail. And I'm obsessed with it. It was so good.
We had an opportunity to see it a little bit earlier, but we wanted to watch it, like get our first like reaction and like our first initial feelings and everything at the theater, because we saw it in IMAX. It was adapted for IMAX and it was beautiful. So
it was great.
If you guys have a chance to see this movie in IMAX, if it's anywhere, please do so, because the sound was great, the music was great, the colors. Yeah. Nah, go ahead. Speak what you want, man.
Music, that was like one of the best parts. It was so like good. Like
the soundtrack, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I felt so tense. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, and like watching movies with other anime fans is so weird, because like everyone, look, man, anime fans are weird. Like we're all weird. Like we all do our own little weird. Like our weird things. Yeah. So like it's different being in that kind of situation, because I think this is only the second anime film that I've seen in theaters. Ghost in the Shell, when they brought it back for IMAX, which is beautiful because it actually took up the whole entire screen. It's amazing. But that was pretty dope.
Yeah, there wasn't many people when you went and saw that though.
No, there wasn't as much people, because this is Jujutsu Kaisen, so it's newer, and obviously they're getting ready to release season 2. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing season 3. They're getting ready to release season 2 very soon. So yeah, man. I mean, honestly, guys, this was just fantastic. We got to see a lot more of Yuta as a character, and if you're already familiar with him in the manga, and you haven't seen the film yet, this was just a great way how they interpreted the overall story from volume 0 and bringing it onto screen. Again, Mappa never misses, man. They have not missed yet. Like everything they've dropped has been amazing. Like animation, all the fight scenes, there were a lot of shots that they redesigned during the fight scene, like they was doing like a training session, that I really fancied a lot. Like it was amazing, just because we haven't seen like that kind of like style before. Like I literally have not seen an anime with that perspective visually until this film. So that was the first time I've seen that. I mean, and the way that they use the music in sync with a lot of scenes, and like really developing all of the characters even further than what we got in the initial season. I mean, it made me want to just go back and rewatch the entire season, because of all the information that we got. And the way that it was presented to us, man. Like it was absolutely phenomenal. And I mean, I needed my Jujutsu Kaisen fix because it was a minute.
I didn't realize how much I missed it until we watched it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, I'm like, it's coming out, I'm super excited, and then I watched it and I'm like, man, I missed this. I need season 2 right now.
Yeah, because your love for Gojo and every other woman's love for Gojo that was in the theater last night, and I kid you not, there was like these 2 girls that was in front of us, and as soon as Gojo popped up on the screen, taking pictures, and they were not slick about it at all. Like their whole flash was off. Yeah. Like, like there was a lot of Gojo fan people in there. So
yeah,
nah, but I mean overall, guys, because we're not going to spend too much time like talking too long about it because it's spoiler free. It's not much more we can really discuss without getting into spoilers. But overall thoughts, it was amazing, and animation, visuals, everything that you would expect from Mappa was great. And I haven't seen a film from Mappa before, so they put extra work into this, and I wanted more, man. Like I just wanted to see more, and the development that we got from Yuta was amazing, and because we didn't see much of him at all, really. We only seen pictures of him in season 1.
And I think for me too, since I didn't read the manga, that it really developed him as a character and made me more excited to see what is going to come in season 2.
Oh yeah, because him as a protagonist was just really interesting, because we got Yuji, and we thought he was, and he's still dope, and his whole situation, him being special grade, and especially with like the biggest, most powerful, famous curse of all freaking time, right? So you have that guy, and then now you have Yuta, who can literally like, well, let me not get into spoilers for those who haven't even read the manga. But yeah, I was about to say something.
I was like, where are you going with
that? I was like, oh shit. But Yuta has some really amazing abilities that get displayed in a fantastic way throughout the entire film. I'm only being considerate just because I'm pretty sure everyone watching this review right now knows exactly what we're talking about.
And again, there's also people like me who have no idea.
Who didn't read the manga and they don't want to get spoiled. So yeah, this is gonna be spoiler free, man. We're not gonna spoil anything. We don't do that here. It's hard to like avoid all of the spoilers though, because I mean, obviously being in the manga beforehand, you're gonna have a lot of people who have read the chapter, so they already know stuff.
Like I have a hyper, ability to block people out for some reason, and someone behind us was talking about the manga, and I just completely blocked it out.
He was being mad annoying, bro. He was like, both of them was talking about a whole bunch of spoilers mad loud and just intentionally just trying to mess with people. But
thankfully I didn't hear a word they were saying, because that probably would have been bad. I know you turned to me and were like, are you like, can you hear them? Like, are you listening?
No, I could hear everything. Like, but I mean, getting back to the movie real quick and we'll wrap this up. Like, I just overall, again, I end up repeating myself because I can't get into spoiler territory, but the presentation was great.
Yeah.
Music, everything visually. If you can see this in IMAX, please do.
It definitely made, like, I'm not a person that like really cares about IMAX usually. This made the experience 10 times better.
I like how you say that, but every time we see something in IMAX, you appreciate it.
Okay, but I'm like, if I see it in standard, it's not a big deal for me.
No, but you see, the thing is, if you see IMAX a lot, and then you go back to standard, that's when you notice a difference. Because when we went to go see the Batman at the second early screener, that situation was different. They had good speakers, but usually the standard theaters don't really have good sound. They don't really have the good sound. You don't feel it, right? So when you go to like Adobe, right? Adobe has probably the best sound of all of them that I've been to. Like the screen is not IMAX, it's not big, but the sound and the colors and the contrast on Dolby, perfect. Like the color contrast on that is amazing. IMAX, you get a nice big lasered screen. It's awesome, and you get to feel the presence of the movie. So that's why I recommend seeing this in IMAX, because the fight scenes really hit, and the music and everything from the movie just really hits with good IMAX speakers, man.
Kind of like just shakes your soul.
Yeah, the music, like you feeling it everywhere. So it's an experience, man. It's definitely an experience. Yes, you can watch it. Yes, you can find other means to watch it online. Yes, you can do that. But if you can, go to an IMAX theater. I highly recommend go watching this movie in IMAX. So I don't know if you have any other thoughts you have, or that's pretty much it.
I just think overall it really developed him as a character and made you like feel for him and like understand him and the other characters more.
Yeah,
too.
a lot more, a lot more depth in some of the other characters.
Yeah, a lot of like, because we had mentioned like, you know, Maki and Panda and Inumaki. Even they got their own time to shine. Even
Gojo, we got to learn a lot more about Gojo.
Yeah, so I feel like that's really gonna help people understand those characters more going into season 2 and even season 1.
Yeah.
Because you know, there's a whole difference there.
I definitely want to rewatch season 1 now with the added information.
Yeah.
Because they talk about how much of a big presence okkotsu is in the first season, but we never see him. So it's like, okay, what can this guy actually do? What's going on?
So now it's like, oh, that's what he can do.
That's what he can do. And it's like, okay, So it was like an amazing way to develop such a very interesting character that's easily become one of my favorites recently, just from the one viewing. So
literally at the end of the movie, I just heard of him like, he's dope as hell.
Yeah, he's dope as hell, right? Yep. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was of some use to you, of some value to you, give you some insight on our thoughts for the film. Let us know your thoughts down below if you've already seen the movie. If you already read the manga, just be mindful of spoilers. I mean, somebody's gonna say it anyway, but for those who are reading the comments, just be mindful of spoilers as well. And I would love to hear your thoughts on the movie, man. Did you think it was great? Did you think it was mid? Did you think it didn't meet your expectations? For us, we absolutely loved it. I loved it. Yeah. Visually, it was amazing. I can't wait for Mappa to sweep the floor again this year with Chainsaw Man and all the other stuff they got going on. Yeah, Chainsaw Man. So I can't wait for that. Mappa's going crazy, man. They've become literally like one of the best studios easily. Them and Ufotable. So, yeah. So see you guys in the next. Thanks so much for watching, Cloud Master and
Cosmic Ming.
Out.